I just finished my first year making YouTube videos. This video is about my experience starting off on YouTube. I want to be straightforward and honest so that anyone who's watching will have realistic expectations. This past year, I've made 40 videos, mainly guides on a variety of different topics. From installing Windows on old laptops to playthroughs of computer games to my most recent videos on building a kotatsu table. It all began when I watched one of Tech Lead's videos. In it, he laid out a strong argument for becoming a YouTuber. You make the effort once to create a video. From there on out, you accumulate views.
Time is the friend of the wonderful business. You keep compounding, it keeps doing more business, and you keep making more money.
As time goes on, people will view the videos. Proportional to the views, you earn money without needing to do anything more. It seemed like a solid argument. Since the lockdowns had begun and I was stuck at home all day anyways, I thought this would be a productive use of my time. And so I watched YouTube videos on how to be a YouTuber. I bought the equipment I thought I would need, a gimbal kit and a ring light. This gimbal kit came with this mini tripod that screws onto the bottom of it, a monopod, and a case. Of all these equipment, I ultimately only use the gimbal and tripod regularly. The ring light runs out of power too quickly, and the monopod and case I never needed to use. If there's one improvement I would make, it would be to have bought a larger tripod. This one is a little too small, and the gimbal sometimes is unstable and could fall over. YouTubers will try to peddle way too much unnecessary junk that at best is only useful for rare occasions or for very high-end production. Just starting out, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna make it to monetization. I didn't want to end up spending a bunch of money on a hobby that I was gonna give up on before recouping those costs. So when starting out, I tried to minimize my costs. If I end up liking it and stick to it, then I'll invest more. Speaking of monetization, your videos don't automatically start making money from the time you become a YouTuber and post your first video. Within a year, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. That's the amount of time people spend watching your videos. For me, after 1 year, I'm at 110 subscribers and 1,109 public watch hours. Honestly, that's more than I expected, but I still have a long way to go before I become eligible for monetization and can start making money off of my videos. Speaking of making money, the tech lead also suggested the idea of putting affiliate links to products in the description of videos. If people click on those links to buy anything, you will get a small cut of the purchase. Amazon affiliates is the easiest to sign up for. Even though Newegg, Rakuten, and Home Depot also have affiliate programs, it's much more tedious to sign up for those. So much so that I don't bother, even though given the option, I would prefer to make my tech purchases on Newegg rather than on Amazon. I think this suggestion by the tech lead was also viable, so I also incorporate Amazon affiliate links to the tools or products I have in my videos. As my videos are guides, I find that those links are helpful for anyone who wants to do the same things that I show in my videos. However, for the website, be sure to put the link to your YouTube channel. I had put my website there and my account was canceled because Amazon couldn't find any affiliate links on my website. Also, you need a minimum number of clicks within 3 months to avoid getting the account canceled, which also happened to me. However, I persisted. And after having to open an affiliate account 3 times, I've now made $4.83. I learned this way back from my first boss, who received a $5 commission one day from someone buying a book from an affiliate link on his website. He said, "It's not much, but I won't argue with free money." My plan was to use my phone to both record the videos and to edit them. That way, everything would be on one device and I wouldn't need to copy anything around. At the time, I was using a Sony Xperia Compact Z5 because I like small phones. For the first time, I had a use for the flagship processor it had. Unfortunately, the screen was too small to edit videos on. My fingers aren't particularly fat, but I was still fat fingering the controls, especially when trying to edit video speed or trimming the clips down. It was an ordeal. Later, I upgraded to a Samsung Galaxy S8 in 2020. It was much better for editing videos. Finally, earlier this year, my girlfriend gifted me an iPhone 12 mini, and I've been using that for recording and editing my videos. Honestly, I'm not an Apple fan, and I would never have paid retail for an iPhone, but this iPhone does make the whole process a lot smoother. The camera always records good videos reliably. The processor is speedy, decidedly better than the Snapdragon processors on the S8 and Z5, and removes much of the times that I needed to wait on the phone to complete what it was doing. It's been a joy to use, except for the storage space. I've experienced running out of storage space on both the S8 and the iPhone 12 mini. On an Android, when I run out of disk space, I can move the video clips I don't need off onto an SD card or onto a computer. Then when I need them, I can move them back onto the original directory and move other clips off. On an iPhone, it's very different. Once you move videos out of the default directory, holding all the videos when you recorded them, you can't put them back without going nuclear and restoring from a backup. This has caused me to have to re-edit some videos multiple times because I'm unable to get them back into the original directory, and InShot can't find the video clips. So what I would recommend would be to move the video clips into a separate directory that you can move files to and from before editing them, or make sure you have an ample amount of free space beforehand. Speaking of InShot, this brings me to the video editing software. InShot has improved immensely over the past year. A year ago, it was barely usable, but it was free and was better than all the other freemium video editing software out there. I tried a bunch. In between having a watermark that you can't remove for free, limiting the length of the video, being sluggish or crash prone, or having very limited features, all other choices were eliminated. And InShot is the video editing software I would recommend. The only issues I find with it are that I'm unable to locate the project files, which I can then save for later. InShot creates huge files. When I run out of space, I resort to having to delete old projects. Not being able to save and copy project files isn't limited to InShot. It's the same for all the video editing software for phones. Overall, my workflow starts with me recording all the clips I need for the video. I edit them in InShot. This takes up the bulk of the time. For a 10-minute video, I may spend 2 hours recording the raw footage and 8 hours editing them. Then I save the final video. I upload it using YouTube. Then as it's uploading, I view the video and take snapshots I think would be good to use for the thumbnail. Then I use Bazzart to piece the screenshots together. Bazzart has been the best option I've used for doing this, though there's other similar options out there, such as Photoshop Mix. Then I add text to the thumbnail using InShot. I upload the custom thumbnail using YouTube Studio. Then I give the video a description and set the video as public. The resulting videos have been pretty good, I think. They're not as impressive as some you can find on YouTube, but that's more of a limitation of creativity and skills on my part. However, I have found that how well the videos do aren't really dependent on how much effort I put into making them, but are more dependent on what people are interested at the time. I had made a video showing the evolution of Toshiba Portage laptops days before Toshiba announced that they were leaving the laptop business. This caused a spike in interest in Toshiba, and I think this caused my video to gain much more traction than my previous videos. It was the first video I made to crack 1,000 views. Another notable video I did was a review of an XS Max screen replacement I bought off of Amazon. I wanted to let people know this particular product in detail so people would be better informed on whether they should buy it or not. In my opinion, it was a good product. My latest popular video has been a guide about setting up a Windows gaming VM. This video is one that I'm proud to have made, and it has garnered a lot of attention, interest, and comments. Finally, I made a video on replacing my Honda Accord steering wheel emblem. It has gotten a lot of attention, but unlike the other popular videos, this one has also attracted a lot of haters. It seems Honda is a polarizing topic, with people who feel strongly enough to leave negative comments, which hasn't happened much at all in my other videos. In general though, the comments I have gotten are overwhelmingly encouraging. I personally don't think my videos are all that impressive aside from giving some detailed and useful information. However, I'm glad that at least 110 people out there have found them valuable enough to have subscribed to my channel. To all my subscribers and viewers, thank you for encouraging me. As always, I hope this video will be helpful to you all, and I'll see you all in the next video.